What's going on, everybody? So, you know me, I follow MMA events, right? Huge MMA fan. Even I did not know about all these dumb ass BS UFC events. Because let's just go and look at this. UFC 189, July 11. They promoted the living F out of that. Completely poured all of its efforts on that card. Did superb, right? Oh man, superb, awesome. Sick fight. And then I'm like, excuse me? The next day they're having another event? What? That makes no sense. Whatever. Whatever. The Ultimate Fighter finale, I didn't give a F word about that. A lot of people said that it was boring as F. Good. That's your fault for watching it. UFC did well, actually I didn't even see the Ultimate Fighter. Who gives a fuck about that show anyway? Except the UFC basically. So I didn't care about that event. Seriously, the next day you have another event in Las Vegas as well. Only 4,000 people showed up. I mean, if that's what they want to do, fine. And then 3 days later, which I actually had absolutely no idea about, because if you watch UFC 189, all they kept promoting was the next Ronda Rousey card, right? Right. Okay. So I had absolutely no idea about this fight night between Mir and Duffy until literally, like, I don't remember if it was the day of or the day before, but that's not good. If you're having a UFC event and you're literally promoting it the day before or the day of the event, I mean, it only drew 5,000 people. And that was in San Diego. That wasn't even in Vegas, too. What are they doing? The UFC is burying its events and its fighters by having so many events so close to each other. And this is the other thing. Let's take a look at the list of the fighters who they released. They have to release a fucking shitload more fighters and put on less events if they want. Seriously, they're trying. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what this business model is. It's let's just put out content, whatever the quality is. Who cares? Whatever. People are gonna whatever. This is like, you guys remember when the UFC used to put on huge, awesome events, pay-per-views? It wasn't fucking one day after the another. It was you wanted to put it this way. Scott Coker, he did an interview, and he was talking about that long time ago. He's been saying this for a long time. Their MMA used to be about huge, awesome events, and what he was basically trying to say is now it's completely watered down. There's so many events left and right. Nobody cares about a lot of the fighters that are even fighting. They're not even being promoted properly, and the fucking dumbass fighters are not even promoting the fights. So, if you're a fight promoter, you're supposed to promote the event and the fighters, right? And that's what the fighters say as well. If the fucking promotion is not promoting you, dude, do something. Do something. And then that's the problem. A lot of people do something, but it comes off as really effing weird and fake as fuck, dude. You got fucking Ben Rothwell dancing and shit. What? Whatever, dude. Just keep knocking people out. That's what Chuck Liddell did. He didn't talk shit. He just knocked people out. Anyway. So then, July 15, that Mir Duffy card, which I actually had absolutely no idea about until like the day before. Probably the day before. I'm like, weigh-ins? What the fuck? They just had weigh-ins. Why are they doing another weigh-ins? And then you see this. 3 days later, Bisping versus Latex. Are you fucking kidding me? Bisping is headlining a UFC card. I'm not watching that. Hell no, I'm not watching that. I don't give a fuck about that guy, dude. But the point is, look at this. How many fucking UFC events in like 2 weeks? This is retarded, ridiculous. That's why a lot of people, by the way, stopped watching MMA. Scott Coker said it's because because a lot of people's favorite fighters have retired. That's definitely partly true, but when you have so many fucking events, you can barely promote somebody proper, right? So I just wanted to say that. The UFC is burying itself, burying the fighters, the events. If that's what they want to do, that's completely fine. But this is the thing. I remember when I used to tune into every single UFC fight, everyone, and I was anticipating every single one. Literally, this started maybe 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. It got to the point where I said, you know what, this is me. Huge MMA fan. I'm gonna pick and choose which events I see, because some of them I don't give a living fuck about, dude. Like Bisbee latest, I'm not gonna see that. Trust me. Look at my Twitter. I'm not gonna be talking shit about that at all. I'm not gonna be talking nothing, because I don't give a living f about that. And if you guys watch it and you guys are complaining about the event that is boring as f, whatever, hey, you wanted to watch it, all right? And look at the fucking numbers. 4,000 for a UFC event, and then 5,000 for a UFC event. This is ridiculous, dude. If that's what they want to do, fine, whatever. I'm just glad the Scott Coker era is back, so he can actually put on. Remember Strikeforce, when they actually put on events? They were fucking events, dude. Right? And that's the second tier team, dude. But they were putting on sick events. I think that's awesome right there. But I just wanted to say that they're burying themselves.